Good morning, I'm Wani Iswani Batuna Omar. My metric number is F25A2057. Today we will discuss about monopolistic competition in Malaysia retail beverage industry. This market consists of many firms that offer similar products but differentiate themselves through branding, product quality, pricing and customer experience. For example, of companies in this industry are TLF, Zeus Coffee and Mitsui. Although they compete in the same market, each company uses unique product and marketing strategy to attract customers. This industry clearly demonstrates the characteristics of monopolistic competition, including product differentiation, the presence of many sellers, and strong non-price competition. In this presentation, we will examine how these companies compete and maintain their position in their market. Now let's move on the market structure and list of TLF, Zeus Coffee and Mitsui.
Everyone, today we are diving into a market that almost everyone in this room interacts with daily, the retail beverage industry. To understand how competitive this space truly is, we are conducting a market structure analysis, specifically looking at three powerhouse brands that have successfully carved out entirely different retail positioning models. First, let's look at Zeus Coffee. Zeus has positioned itself as a tech-driving specialty player. They don't just sell coffee, they leverage a highly customized mobile app to streamline the customer journey. Rely on heavy localization, like their incredibly popular Spanish latte, and use digital accessibility to deliver premium coffee at scale. Next, we have TLF, which owns the lifestyle bubble tea segment. TLF's strategy focuses on embedding themselves into the modern consumer's daily routine. They achieve this through constant, diverse seasonal menu rotation and an incredibly aggressive physical footprint. You can find them everywhere, from shopping malls to transit hubs and even your local fuel station. Finally, there is Mitsui, the masters of affordable value volume. Mitsui commands extreme cost leadership by keeping their menu incredibly simplified, anchoring it around cheap soft-serve ice cream, and maintaining a tightly integrated vertical supply chain. They can offer prices their competitors simply cannot touch. Same industry, three completely distinct ways to win. Now that we know the players let's talk about the playground itself. When we look at the broader characteristic of this market, it fits beautifully into a specific economic framework. First, we see heavy product differentiation, while Zeus, TLF and Mitsui all essentially offer retail refreshment. The way they package, brand flavor and deliver those refreshment varies heavily. You go to Zeus for convenience and a caffeine kick, TLF for a lifestyle treat, and Mitsui for uncompromised value. Second, this market is defined by many buyers and sellers. We aren't just looking at these three brands. There are thousands of local beverage chains and standalone mom and pop operators battling for market share every single day. If you walk down any major street, you will see exactly what I mean. Third, there are low entry and easy barriers thanks to relatively low regulatory hurdles. New franchises can pop up almost overnight, leading to aggressive and localized expansion. Because of these brands can't just rely on lowering prices to win. Instead, they engage heavily in non-price competition. They pour massive amounts of resources into building brand identity, deploying unforgettable mascots like the famous Mitsui Snow King, and developing sticky customers loyalty apps to ensure you keep coming back. To wrap this up, let's look at the hard economy theory. Based on everything we have discussed, where do these brands actually sit? This table highlights exactly why our beverage landscape is a textbook example of monopolistic competition rather than perfect competition. Let's look at the figures side by side. Product nature in perfect competition, goods are completely homogeneous. Think of identical commodities like wheat and or salt. But for our brands, the product nature is highly differentiated through branding, taste, and customer service. Pricing power. A perfectly competition firm is a strict price taker with zero absolute market control. Monopolistic firms like TLF, Zeus, and Mitsui act as price makers. However, their power is limited because substitutes are always right across the street. Now we go to efficiency. From an economic standpoint, perfect competition achieves allocative and productive efficiency in the long run. Monopolistic competition, on the other hand, is technically inefficient. Because restaurants run in with excess capacity, they price their goods where price is greater than marginal cost. Advertising. In perfect competition, advertising is non-existent because there is no strategic value in promoting an identical commodity. In monopolistic competition, advertising is crucial. It is the lifeblood that justifies why a consumer should pay a premium over a rival's brand. In summary, by analyzing those Tea Life and Mixue, we can see how market characteristic shapes corporate strategy. These brands don't just survive on the flavor of their drinks, they survive by mastering the economics of monopolistic competition. Thank you.
Moving on the next slide, let's look at pricing and EBITDA among these three beverage brands in Malaysia. To make a fair comparison, we look at a smaller product category, which is latte. As you can see, the table and bar chart, Mitsu adapt the lower pricing strategy, offering their iced latte at only RM5. This higher appeal to price-sensitive customer, especially students. On the other hand, the Life position itself in the middle range with their Spanish latte at RM10.40, while Zeus Coffee has the higher price point at RM11.90 for their signature buttercream latte. In terms of economic theory, this is a clear demonstration of product differentiation and pricing power. Even though all three brands are selling a latte, they don't have to change the same price. Each brand as a price maker to a certain extent. Zeus Coffee can change a premium price because consumer perceive their product as premium specialty coffee. This proves that in a monopolistic competitive market, firms can set their own price based on their brand positioning and product uniqueness. Now look at the second slide, which covers market presence. In this slide, we measure their market expansion and dominance based on total number of outlets across Malaysia. Looking at the bar chart, Tea Life clearly lead the market with the highest number of outlets, reaching close to 900 stores. This extensive network gives Tea Life a powerful advantage in terms of economy of scale and widespread brand recognition. On the other hand, Mitsu and Zeus Coffee are in a very tight race, both maintaining around 600 to 700 outlets. Zeus Coffee demonstrates rapid market growth, expanding aggressively to capture the urban tech-savvy coffee market. At the same time, Mitsu is strengthening its presence by opening outlets rapidly to dominate the value for money or affordable segment. From an economic standpoint, this is in turn expansion reflects two main characteristics of a monopolistically competitive market: low barrier to entry and a large number of competitor, because it is relatively easy for new coffee or boba brand to enter the Malaysian F&B industry. Existing firms must continuously expand their physical presence to maintain their market share and prevent competitors from taking over the location. Finally, move the last slide, consumer behavior. In a monopolistically competitive market, consumer behavior is mainly influenced by product differentiation and non-price competition. Based on the chart, Mitsu holds the largest share at 40% because it attracts price-sensitive consumer through affordable pricing, making it demand highly price elastic. Tea Life follow at 35% by attracting consumers who prefer product variety, different flavor, and menu innovation. Meanwhile, Zeus Coffee capture 25% by focusing on coffee quality and convenience through features like the Zeus apps. In conclusion, firms in monopolistic competition compete not only through price but also through non-price competition to build brand loyalty. Since switching costs are low, consumers can easily switch between brands depending on their preference or promotion, forcing firms to continuously adapt to market demand.
Although monopolistic competition has lower barriers than a monopoly, new businesses still face challenges. First, strong brand loyalty makes it difficult for new firms to attract customers. Brands like Tea Life, Zeus Coffee, and Measure already have a large customer base. Second, startup costs can be high due to rental, equipment, and labor expenses. Finally, businesses need digital systems such as online ordering, e-wallet payments, and delivery services to stay competitive. For example, Tea Life has a wide outlet network, Zeus Coffee has a strong mobile app, and Measure benefits from its well-known global brand. In monopolistic competition, firms compete mainly through differentiation. Tea Life attracts customers with a wide variety of drinks and seasonal products. Zeus Coffee positions itself as affordable premium coffee while offering loyalty rewards through its app. Measure focuses on low prices and strong branding, making it easily recognizable. For entrepreneurs, opportunities still exist through healthy beverages, local flavors, eco-friendly packaging, and customized drinks. These unique features can help businesses stand out in a crowded market. The F&B industry provides several benefits to society and the economy. First, it creates employment opportunities, including baristas, cashiers, managers, and delivery riders. Second, it supports local suppliers and other small businesses involved in packaging, logistics, and raw materials. Consumers also benefit from greater product variety and continuous innovation. However, market saturation is becoming a challenge. As more beverage outlets enter the market, competition becomes more intense. This can make it difficult for small independent cafes to compete with larger franchise brands. The Malaysian government supports fair competition and entrepreneurship. The Competition Act 2010 prevents anti-competitive behavior and promotes a fair marketplace. In addition, SME support programs provide grants, financing, and training for entrepreneurs. The government also encourages digitalization through e-wallets, online marketing, and food delivery platforms. These initiatives help businesses grow while maintaining healthy competition within the F&B industry.
In conclusion, the retail beverage industry in Malaysia is a good example of monopolistic competition. Companies such as Tea Life, Zeus Coffee, and Meizu compete by differentiating their product and service to attract customers. Their competition is not only based on the price, but also on branding, product quality, promotion, and customer experience. Product differentiation helps firm boost customer loyalty and gain a competitive advantage. As a result, consumer purchasing decisions are strongly influenced by both product offering and marketing strategies. Overall, the market remains highly competitive, encouraging firms to continuously innovate and improve their product and service. That's all from us. Thank you.
Okay, you can explain why Zeus Coffee, Tea Life, and Meizu are considered to compete in selling similar product market rather than a monopoly market. Okay, you can explain why Zeus Coffee, Tea Life, and Meizu are considered to competition a monopolistic competition market rather than a monopoly market. Okay, you can explain why Zeus Coffee, Tea Life, and Meizu are considered to compete in a monopolistic competition market rather than a monopoly market. Okay, you can explain.
What is the example of product differentiation among such as Zeus Coffee beverages? What is the best example of environmentation among Tea Life, personalized coffee, and Meizu? What is the best example of product differentiation